Well, I'm Jennifer Grassman with the Business of Being Diva, Washington Times Communities, and I'm here with Garth Trinidad. So Garth just finished speaking at a panel called Golden Ears here at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. Garth, tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do?
I've been called a Renaissance man, a hustler of culture. Mainly, I approach everything from the standpoint of a DJ. Radio is the focus. I've been on KCRW 89.9 FM and KCRW.com now for 15 years this year.
Wow, congratulations.
It's really, it's a trip because it doesn't feel like that much time has gone by. I've grown up there, matured there, been allowed to evolve and stretch out there, and I think that's a real rarity, especially in the world of radio. But KCRW itself is a very influential institution, if I might call it that. It's public radio. The programmers and DJs are allowed to bring their own take on music, movements, culture, progressive or classic direction in a way they see fit to the airwaves, and the station takes advantage of that and sort of shares that. So it's kind of a melting pot of sorts. And it's not just music programming. It's part of the National Public Radio Network, so we carry NPR programming,
awesome.
News, arts, other cultural programs, of course. And it's just a great place to have grown up and to still be. And it continues to be my calling card and the thing that I can always rely on as a really solid platform.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure you would say basically it's one of the advantages of being independent as opposed to being a corporate radio station is you can be a tastemaker.
Yeah, well the DJs are allowed and even encouraged to take risks and bring things to the table, and because of the reputation that it's had, I mean, the station has been around since I think World War II.
Wow.
There's a rumor, I've never confirmed it, that James Dean did some DJ work there. Like I said, it's not confirmed, but that's the rumor.
We're precipitating this rumor.
Yeah, so it has, musically speaking, it has a reputation for being a local radio station that can now use new technology to help break bands, not just in Los Angeles, but around the world.
Sure.
And it continues to hold that position and really, be the sort of proprietor of the modern vanguard, if you will, because the DJs from all walks of life are able to, bring their taste to the table. We're allowed to do that. I mean, that's just a beautiful thing, and it's very rare and hard to find with something like a radio station that is terrestrial. You can still dial it in on an FM dial, and then you can also stream it online.
Right.
So it's cool.
Well, and how would you say? I mean, obviously you're looking for new music constantly, I imagine. How would you say modern technology? I mean, we've seen the advent of Twitter. I mean, Facebook. And how has that kind of evolved and advanced what you do?
I think that all the modern technology, it's only going to increase. It's only going to pick up speed, and there's going to be new discoveries and things that are just going to continue to blow people's minds. It will never take the place or dominate or erase the idea of the human connection.
Sure.
Face to face, artist to crowd. Those things matter the most. The human voice. My voice telling you what songs you're listening to or what we're playing on the radio is still, it's so necessary, and it makes the difference. Which is, you may have people that really would rather do their Pandora or iTunes or whatever thing, but then the majority of people we still find really like to tune in. I mean, we have fans all over the world, that write to us or Facebook us or Twitter us or whatever, and I think that's the beauty of modern technology is making connections easier. A decade ago, people were still, making mixtapes or recording, our programming and sending it to friends overseas, and then we hear feedback about that. But it's the same thing now. It's just an easier way to do it.
Yeah.
more immediate way to achieve that, and I think it's a beautiful thing.
It is. It's awesome. And I've even found in my own my own music career that I'll have pockets of fans all over the globe now. It's not just my fans in Houston, Texas, or my fans in Austin or whatever. It's it's my pocket of fans in Germany and in Africa and that sort of thing. So it's really exciting. And I'm sure you guys have experienced that too over at the station.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, is there anything else? I'm just trying to think off the top of my head.
I mean, I do a lot, and the main thing is I'm a presenter of talent. There are people that I discover or hear about, and go see and befriend and support, and so I'm always looking for ways to achieve that. Like, how do I take this band that's from here and say, hey world, you should listen to them, or you should see them, or you should support them. So, outside of just KCRW, I do a little bit of music supervision work and consulting on the side for, television, film, and advertising, stuff like that.
Very cool.
As long as it's something that I can really sink my teeth in and believe in and like. Otherwise, I'm okay. There's a lot of stuff out there, and a lot of it I'm just kind of like whatever. I tend to stay away from things that are a bit more aimed at the commercial market, where you're supposed to sort of be packaged to be popular right away. I like the more organic, more raw, kind of state of things, and I tend to present that. So I have a couple of other platforms. I'm actually trying to be a better blogger. So I have my own site, and I utilize that, try to expose people to things that way. And then I have a different project called Moja Moja, and there's a great website for it called mojamoja.com.
Moja Moja, or is it themojamoja.com?
Well, the website is themojamoja.com. It's MOJA double themojamoja.com, and we present live shows mainly in Los Angeles, and we're branching out. We're going to do a show pretty soon in New York, and then we take the content, we film it, we produce it, and we create content out of that, and distribute it.
That's awesome.
We're always working on something.
Sure. Well, you're a man of many hats. That's amazing.
I'll try.
That's very cool. Well, thank you so much, Garth.
Thank you.
This is Garth Trinidad. We're here at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.